everyone, so today I'm going to be doing a video on pregnancy tests. You guys already know that I'm pregnant. I actually had my doctor's appointment Friday. I was only about 4 weeks, so when they did my first ultrasound we didn't really see much. So when you're that soon, it's really hard to measure things, you know, to a T, like accurately. But as of right now, my due date is the 22nd of March. And that may change with my next ultrasound, which will be in the beginning of August. I don't want to ramble too much because for some reason when I film on my phone, I can only upload 15-minute videos to YouTube. So I don't want to ramble too much, but I do have my blood test coming up tomorrow morning. And I'm going to take you guys along with me. I think that might be a little cool. I don't know how much I'll film, just because when you're just going into there for blood work, you're not like in the room or anything like that. It's pretty quick. So I don't know, I might just do a recap or something, or maybe I'll just wait until my blood work Wednesday, because I'm doing one and then 48 hours, which would be Wednesday morning, I have to go back and do it again. Just since I had the last miscarriage and things were so early during the ultrasound, my doctor just wants to make sure everything is doubling the way it's supposed to, which all the line tests that I have taken before, it's darker. So I'm pretty sure this pregnancy is doubling and everything like it's supposed to, but they're just doing it out of precaution. And then I'll get my date for my next ultrasound, which he said would probably be in the beginning of August, somewhere around there. So I should get that call. He said they should have the results by Thursday for the second one. So I should be making my next appointment then. But anyways, that's not what this video is about. That was just a little update on how everything was going. Symptom wise, I just have sore boobs. I get a little nauseous sometimes. Cravings is just tomatoes for some reason so far. I've noticed that I'm drinking a lot of like V8 juice and things like that, which I'm trying to stay away from because it is high in sodium. Let's see, what other cravings? No other really cravings. Headaches, slight headaches sometimes, but just the usual. So anyways, the two pregnancy tests I want to compare for you guys today is the Assured pregnancy test, and this is supposed to compare to the EPT. And then this is supposed to give you results in 3 minutes. And then I also saw these Very Quick, and these also say it compares to EPT. This one you can read in 5 minutes and you don't read after 3. This one is the same thing. So we're gonna go ahead and do them. I've seen a lot of people that get the Walmart ones or whatever, or maybe not, maybe it was the white ones. I think it was the white cassette ones that they had. My dollar store only has the pink ones, but I think they are both Assured if I'm not mistaken. Anyways, they still have the dye running after 3 minutes, so I wanted to see myself. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this one first. This one comes in just a really thin box, and it comes in a little pouch like these usually do. And then I'm going to go ahead and open this box as well. And this one's pink paper, so I'll be able to keep them separate. So I'm going to go ahead, open this one. This is what the Assured looks like. And I've already peed. And then it has a little dropper, so I won't have to fiddle with that. And then I'm going to set this on the other side of the counter, which it's pink anyway, so I'll be able to tell them apart. But that's what this one looks like. That clean test, as you guys can see, unused, and also the dropper. So, and to be honest with you, my first initial thoughts on these, because for the line test so far, I've just been buying the 88-cent ones from Walmart, and they feel a lot more durable than these dollar ones. So, I don't know. So I'm going to go ahead, like I said, and do the white one first. I've got my urine up into the dropper, and I believe it's 3 drops. Yeah, and then the other one is also Yeah, they're both 3 drops, just like the Walmart ones. Okay. And then that one is running, and I'm just going to use the same dropper for the other one. There's no sense in. Okay. And they are both running now. I'm just gonna drop the clean one. Put the little droppers in the box, and they are running. And like I said, right now I'm about 4 weeks and what? 4 days? Yeah, 4 weeks and 4 days. So I would have missed, I believe my period was due on Thursday, so I'm Friday, Saturday. I'm 3 days past my due date on my period. But to be honest with you, my period has been coming so sporadically that I don't really know. I'm really surprised that I've been getting lines this soon, because the first like squint line that I seen on a Walmart 88-cent test was 2 days before my missed period, and that's like crazy for me. Which you guys know from past videos, if you've been subscribed to me for a while, normally I've not got a positive even on a first response until I'm about 5.5 to 6 weeks pregnant. So these are pretty early results for me. And even on these cheap tests, it's like mind-boggling to me that these like cheap, the 88-cent tests and also these dollar store tests are giving me these results so soon. So I'm just gonna pour out my pee and then continue waiting for these tests. But I also want to tell you guys what I've noticed is if I take a test with my first morning urine, with these cheap ones anyways, I haven't tried it with the first response, but if I test with my first morning urine, my result tends to be lighter than my second and third samples, which is kind of weird to me because I've always heard that your hormone is most concentrated in the morning. But with these, like the cheaper tests, it doesn't really seem like that's the case. So, and I'm still seeing pink dye run. But so far, they're looking good. I feel like the white one is giving me a little bit darker result than the pink one. But I mean, it's just a smidge. They're pretty much, they look pretty close on, to be honest with you. And sorry if I'm like seem like I'm out of breath. For some reason, that's been a big symptom too. It's just trying to catch my breath. Like I'm so out of breath already. But it's just crazy to me how I'm getting like these results, because to me these are pretty dark results for only being like 4 weeks and what did I say, 4 days pregnant. So, and I started getting them on, I started getting the lines, I don't know, it was Wednesday, it was Tuesday or Wednesday, I think. But I saw the line on a first response Sunday. So it was last Sunday when I got my first positive result. And then Tuesday, I could see it on the cheap test. And then that's also when I got my positive on my first response digital. And then, of course, I had to go buy a clear blue with the weeks estimator. And I got my positive on that as well, which was 1 to 2 weeks, which is what I figured anyways. So I believe the time is up. And like I said, on the white one, the result is darker. So I'm going to show you guys now what those results look like. Yeah, you can clearly see the white one is considerably darker than the pink, but both give me pretty darn good results for this soon. So, and like I said, I started getting my positives on my cheap result on Tuesday, and so that was 2 days before my period was due, I believe. So I could be a day or two off. I was thinking this month I was gonna get it though on the 14th, and I didn't, obviously. So yeah, but as you can tell, the white one is darker. So if you are not that far along and you do go to the dollar store, which I completely understand, a lot of people don't understand why people buy pregnancy tests at the dollar store, but honestly, if you've had a lot of pregnancy problems or infertility problems like I do, you know that first response can be pretty pricey. So when you're testing a lot or whatever, however, I did find that the Clinical Guard, which you guys know I love those tests, this time I didn't purchase them just because I didn't want to wait. But honestly, Clinical Guard is so good too. So it just goes to show you that the cheap tests work really well. They might be a day or two off from the first response. And you can always buy one, you know, of the first response if you're going to test earlier. But if you're going to continue testing, these are really good, you know, to keep up with your lines when you're doing line checks, just to make sure they're getting darker. These work just as good. But if you are just going to test with these, I would recommend the white one just because it seems like it gives you a darker result. So that is my little comparison video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys were wondering about these dollar store tests, they do work and they do work well. So I hope you all are doing well. Everybody else that's trying, I send you lots of baby dust, and I will update you tomorrow on my first round of blood results. So I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.